Hi, welcome to the next tutorial where I would like to teach you how to reverse the codes of variables. Afterwards, we will have a look at how to compute a new variable. Sometimes we have to reverse the code of a variable in SPSS. This is usually needed if we use reversed Likert scale in our questionnaire to kind of test the attention of the respondent. Let's look at an example. You want to find out, let's say, to what extent participants like food from McDonald's. You give them 3 statements on this topic and the respondents have to choose if they strongly disagree, disagree, neither agree or disagree, agree or strongly agree with the statement. We will have these 3 statements as an example. The first one, I love food at McDonald's. Second one, I think that McDonald's food is tasty. And the third one, I think McDonald's food is disgusting. This is a really good thing to do in your questionnaire. However, you must not forget to reverse the coding before you start analyzing the data. So each of our participants answered each of these 3 statements on this 5-point Likert scale. And we can see the results here. I named the first statement love, the second statement taste, and the third disgusting. You have probably realized that we have 2 positive statements, so loving and the taste of the food, and 1 negative, the food is disgusting. In case we would like to combine the answers and have 1 overall score for each of our participants, we need to have the answers in the same direction, where the number 1 score will be strongly disagree, and it will always mean negative attitude towards the food in McDonald's, and number 5 will always signify positive attitude. This is not currently true for our third statement, and hence for our disgusting variable. Let's see the answers for the participant 1, for example. The preference of this participant is determined by the number 5 in case of love and taste variables, but for disgust we have a score of 1. Therefore, if we want to combine these 3 numbers, we need to reverse the code from 1 to 5 in case of disgusting variable, so that the score 5 will indicate the preference of the participant as well. Let's see how to do this in SPSS. We will go to Transform menu up there and we will click on Recode into different variables. Now we want to change again the names of the variables. We want to get the variable names displayed. And we will choose our disgusting variable because this is the one that we want to recode. And we will type a new name for this variable. Let's say we want to call it disgusting reversed. We don't need to add a label now. We will just click on change. We can see here that the disgusting variable will be recoded into disgusting reversed, but now we need to specify here under old and new values how this recoding will happen. So what we want to do is that we want the value 1 become value number 5 and the value 5 become number 1 and so on. So we tell SPSS that our old value of 1 will be a new value of 5 and we add it to our list. Then our old value of 2 will be our new value of 4. We add it to our list. Old value of 3 will be new value 3. Old value of 4 will be a new value of 2. And last but not least, value of 5 will be a new value of 1. So now we just changed the values. We click on Continue. OK. And we go back to Data View, where we can see our new variable, disgusting reversed. And this is our new recoding variable, and I hope the procedure of how to do this is clear to you now. Okay, now when we recoded the variable disgusting, we can determine the overall score for each participant about their attitude towards the McDonald's food by calculating a new variable. We will calculate mean of all three scores into a variable that we will call, let's say, overall attitude. It is pretty easy to do this. We go again to transform menu, up here in the menu bar, but now we will click on compute variable. We will type the name of our new variable under target variable, and we will call it overall attitude. We can also click on type and label down here and specify the label, which is more detailed description of the variable. Let's, for example, say that this will be mean of love, taste, and disgusting. With the type of the value will be numeric, so we click on continue. And on the right side, in the function group, we will search for statistical because we want to get mean, so it will be a statistical function. And further, we will search for a mean function in the functions and special variables window and double click on the function mean, and we have it here in the numeric expression now. Okay, so we said that our overall attitude, new variable, will equal to the mean of what? This is what we have to specify now. We will choose our variables to fill the arguments in the brackets. So we click on love variable here in this table on the left side. We can again display variable names. So we take love and we click on the arrow to get the argument there. Then we need comma. The second argument will be taste. And we need comma again. And the third argument will be, and now really pay attention, disgusting reversed. We cannot take disgusting because that wouldn't make sense, but disgusting reversed, and move it there. Okay, so now we will have mean of all three variables. Everything is ready, so let's click on OK down here, and let's go back again to data view, and we have a new variable which is called overall attitude. So we have the means of all three variables for each of the participants. Please never forget that all variables have to have the same scale if you want to compute a new variable out of them. So number 1 has to be the same, for example, strongly disagree, and number 5 strongly agree, or the other way around, but just make sure it's the same scale. Thank you for watching the tutorial.